Pense en toi-même et parle au monde, œuvre en toi-même et change le monde. It's like a mother.
Yeah, it is. I know your spirit already. Even from when I saw your son on your back, and when I said, I saw your son. And even when I heard your words, I heard through your words already. I already knew you was angry already when the first thing you said to me. But then when you said to me, let's talk, have a word, I can see the way you're trying. You are using a lot of energy to move yourself. And this is why you can focus on the movement and energy movement. Because when you build something it's dead. What you're working with is energy that is moving continuously, renewed energy. And this is what you're working on, which is coming. It's coming. It will be a blessing for you. It's coming. Because that's why I said I put in your heart now, desire. Yes, your desire that will move you in your life. It's your desire that changes everything. If I tell you, we sat down, I tell you some stories, you would say, oh my God, really? But it's a different time.
Yes.
These are not stories I will tell you on WhatsApp. They're not stories I will tell on YouTube or these things. These are stories where we sit down like men.
Yes.
And then we talk and we look into each other's eyes and we feel our presence and then we talk. This is conversation.
Yes. If you have the time here.
Yeah, if we have the time here.
Before the end of our trip.
Yeah.
We'll make that because
This
I
would be
feel
nice.
a lot of love for you.
Yes, and I know. And
brother.
This is why, even if you didn't, even today when I'm leaving you here, I'm charging you with this love. So you go with this in your heart. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know you will feel it and you need it, man.
Yeah.
You need it.
We all need that.
We all need it.
Yeah.
We all need it.
We
all need it. We need it.
Yeah.
The thing is, we are renewed and rejuvenated through the energy of life, through, as you're doing, walking, grounding, water, the trees, nature, all these things. But you have to remember, all these people over there, we don't know them, but we are all connected.
We are them.
We are them. These are our organism. This is my person over there walking. When I go and
we
talk
see another person.
Yeah.
But what is seeing?
It's not seeing. Well, your senses are irrelevant.
Yes.
You're seeing, hearing, smell, taste, touch. This is not.
No.
Your level of consciousness must go beyond that. If I go and talk to any one of these people now, I can tell you now, they will all show me love. Guaranteed. I can pick any person. I can pick someone who's a criminal anywhere, because the power I have in my heart for this love is too big for anyone to say no to. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
And this is the thing, when in life, where God bless you and you work with God, because a lot of people don't necessarily believe or trust God, they say, oh, but I'm not a religious man, but I know the power of God. And when you have this power that you work with, it allows you to understand you are just a flow. You are not the end product. We wear clothes, we dress ourselves, we produce, we live life as though we're the end product. Marketing tells you, you have your phone, you have your this, you have your, this is you. You are, this is your ego.
Yes, you're finished.
Yeah, because that's your ego. Yes. Yeah, and I have an ego.
Yes.
We all have egos.
We all have.
But I've learned to squash my ego in a moment. And I can put myself down and say I humiliate myself to somebody or humble myself because I found that love energy. Do you know what I mean? And then another time I could be there, my ego could be huge. But I wouldn't allow that ego to rise in front of me and you. Ever.
What is your job?
I'm a teacher.
Teacher?
Yeah, I'm a presenter. I'm on television. I'm a presenter in the UK. So I present, different talks. I do talks on some things to do with motivation, some things to do with life.
Excellent.
Yeah, some things I'm doing which...
In national television?
Yeah, I've done a few things on national television. Now this year, there's a channel, one of the channels has got me on board to do some different things. But I'm careful about what I do because I don't want to sell myself for money. I want to be able to put myself in a situation where men in the United Kingdom can say, this is a good role model. He's strong, but he's kind. He's good to his children. He knows how to treat people. Men can do this. Because men in this time, I don't know how old you are, but men in this time, in the Western world, are struggling.
Yes. I'm 33.
They are struggling.
Yes.
they're struggling. They got high levels of suicide rates. They have a lot of depression.
There's violence.
There's a lot of violence because the anger.
There's robbing something
A lot.
by
Knife
another.
crime.
Knife crime.
The reason being because when we went back a few, let's say, 56 years, yeah, men and women knew their roles. Women knew their role, men knew their role. And you had a family and you understood your role. There was always, but you understood your role. Now men are struggling because they don't understand their role.
We live in confused
times.
It's very confused.
Economically as well, because you used to have your grandparents used to retire 65.
Yes, and I will
They take care of the children. They take care of the children. They tell the stories from back in the old times. Now 65, they're still working till they're 80.
Yes.
Who's looking after the children? Not you, because you are busy working.
Yeah.
The children are having to take more
You
care.
are destroyed by the ego life.
And by technology. Technology is good.
Today I refused because I had companies. I was an entrepreneur.
Yes.
But I was not living. I have more to live less. And life invites me to not take care of that, you know.
Yeah.
This says to me, put your shoes off, put your mental off, put your ego off, and see what I is. And I feel something in my heart, you know, that is beyond everything I thought in my life.
I feel it.
Beyond my dreams, beyond imagination.
I feel that.
And that is extraordinary. You know, when my family, my wife, my fathers don't understand when I stop my travel, my trip, and speak with people. But here today, they were some, they have some testimonials of living humans that can have that sort of conversations. Not about that what we can take, that we can sell or purchase, but about what we are inside of us.
And this is very powerful truths, but not everybody around you will be open to those truths because the average person doesn't want to hear that.
Yes. And I think there is some level of consciousness that we can speak to. There is sort of speaking, you know, that can come into the person, the individual. Because when I'm in front of some guy or woman that don't understand what I'm saying, I don't say to me, oh, this guy or this woman don't have the level of consciousness. I say to myself, what is my failure to not communicate well? You know?
Yeah, you take the responsibility.
I take the responsibility.
Yes.
So there is some movement in me that change my communication.
Yeah, you develop.
Yes.
You still develop. If I'm here and it's not working, I can move.
Yes.
Yeah. Or if I'm here and it's not, I can move. Maybe I see something different. I move here. You know, I can. You know, there's a lot of different movements. So mentally, but the reason being.
So we never are in conflict with each other.
No, exactly.
That's you. You said people love me.
Yes.
Anyone.
They do.
That's because you have that intuition.
Yes, maybe, but also because I don't come to take from you. I don't come to take from you. When I come to you, it's with an energy to give. This is where your power comes, because I do want to have a power so I can affect my desire. And I learn, this is what change takes so long to change, is to go from being someone who can come to a situation that wants, I want this, I want that. But to understand that your flow must change to give. Once you change your flow to give, you receive everything. Yeah, and it's difficult because I'm an entrepreneur as well. So, I mean, I work for myself too. So I have to be hungry. I have to go out. I like nice restaurant. I like to don't have the pressure to worry about economics and finance so that I can be free to think about my art, my craft. If I'm thinking too much about where's the money, then my creative thinking is reduced. Do you know what I mean? So there's a balance. And when I look through my history, even the most wisest people that I've read their books, even the most wisest people had to have a balance. They still had to work. But you know the difference is they find the work that they're passionate about. That's the thing.
Yes.
Find what you're passionate about. If you're working in a bank, you make lots of money. But this is not a job you'll be passionate about. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you're a healer, maybe you're a writer, you're something. If you find what you're passionate about, this is, for a man, 75% of what will change your energy. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
If you can make the money.
Thank you, Jean-Paul.
Listen, it's lovely talking to you. Absolutely
very
lovely. Yeah, it's a pleasure. And I wish you well. And stay in touch, man.
Yes.
Stay in touch. And send me a copy of this. This is my UK number. Yeah, but I've got a number here while I'm in Mauritius.
Okay.
So this is
Take
that's my number here in Mauritius.
Okay.
So you can always take that. This is the number that will work on WhatsApp at the moment.
You are here.
I'm here for 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks. Okay.
And then we can talk, man. We can go out.
You
And
can.
have a
You can
chat.
come in our house. 772
Yep.
26 and 11. And your email is
Jean-Paul Jean
Jean
Paul
Paul
and then underscore
like that or like that.
Underscore. Yeah, that's the one. Noel Sophie Noel
NOEL
CE
CE
PH ISE at hotmail.com.
at hotmail.com. And what is the name of your presentations?
So it depends. I work for lots because I'm a freelancer. So I work. So for example,
Here.
this is me on here, yeah. So I do some different stuff, some different videos, different television stuff. So you'll find.
Because I present in Virgin Islands.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I could see that.
About nature, humans, democracy, and art.
You see, that's lovely. That's lovely because all my training was in finance.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of training and presentations in finance. It's only now, 2 years ago, I moved to relationships. Men, women, children. Now in the new year, I'm filming a new program on Channel 4. It's going to be a big program in the UK about co-parenting.
Oh, very good.
When you don't have a relationship with the mum, how do you co-parent? Because I've got 2 children, divorced 8 years
A
ago.
lot of suffering.
There was a lot. This is what I said. There was a lot, but I managed to get joint custody of my children. 100%. So there's a lot. Listen, bless you, man. Bless you, yeah. Take care. Have a great day. All right.
Bye.
Take care.
Pense en toi-même et parle au monde, œuvre en toi-même et change le monde. Peut-être es-tu l'individu dont les rires et les larmes fait naître l'enthousiasme.